All right, Oval fans. Now, even though it's been a few weeks, I mean, aren't we coming up on about a month's time since the haves and the have-nots came to a close? There are some people who are still saying, and for good reason, I will admit that they're wary of continuing watching other Tyler Perry shows in fear of coming to a lackluster, rushed bloodbath of a series finale. And I have to say that I would have to disagree if that were the case with the Oval. I mean, that's not to say there won't be a final episode like a season 6. I don't know how long the show's going to run, but I feel like the Oval is kind of in a league of its own in regards to, even though the show isn't perfect, there are elements of the Oval that are definite improvements on the haves and the have-nots, because you just look at the fact that there's been a number of deaths so far in the series. Miss Laura, Jean, Denise, Maud, Picky and his gang, and I mean the list just goes on and on. Not to mention the car wrecks, the shootouts, the fights. There's just been so many different things within the Oval that it's hard to even go 2 or 3 episodes without somebody dying. Diane also got murdered by Kyle. So I feel like even if, let's say, there was a bloodbath in the series finale of the Oval, like let's say the entire White House gets blown up or something, even though I don't think Tyler Perry would destroy that set. I mean, that's way too valuable and a exact replica of the White House itself, aside from the people who are in the White House. So yeah, I don't see Tyler Perry blowing it up, but I just feel like when it comes to the Oval, a bloodbath of a finale, it wouldn't feel like it's out of the ordinary because we're so used to getting a number of deaths per season, and the body count just continues to go up. I just think that with the Oval being the way it is, I think I mentioned this in another video, the fact that, or was it a tweet? I said that Sisters, I watch it for the engaging discussions fans have in regards to relationships, but when it comes to the Oval, it's definitely a matter of watching that show strictly for the shock value, because you never know what you're going to get. And I mean, like I said before, the trailer for this week's episode, we're going to meet Victoria's father and General Martin. So right there, you got 2 heavy-hitting characters, not to mention finding out who survived the car crash, or the truck flipping over when the Rakadushi ran them off the road. So I think that the Oval definitely has potential for a great finale. Not to rush the show off the air, but I just think that if we were to get to the final season, whenever that is, I would like to think that Tyler Perry by that time has seen all the bad feedback on the haves and the have-nots finale, and give us a finale for the Oval, if not his other shows as well, that simply isn't a delete all button by killing everyone to avoid resolving storylines and call it a day. So I'll say August 15th, 2021. When we get to the eventual ending of the Oval, I think we might be in for a conclusion that's slightly better than the haves and the have-nots. I'm being somewhat optimistic, but you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we can talk about it there. But like I said before, there are some people who have literally said, hey, I'm done with Tyler Perry shows altogether, due to the fact that I don't want to be invested, only for it to end in a train wreck. But let me just put this out there, and keep in mind, as you all know, especially after that venting video I did, I'm not affiliated with Tyler Perry Studios or Tyler Perry, so I don't get paid by them for promoting the shows by talking about them. Even though the haves and the have-nots didn't have the best ending, you have to admit, for the most part, a few seasons withstanding, for the most part, it was a fun ride. So I think with the Oval, there's so many twists and turns that you just gotta watch the entire thing to see how things turn out. I mean, if you watch Ruthless, well, I mean, if you don't watch Ruthless, that's one thing. Trust me, that show is crazy crazy in its own right. But I think the Oval is definitely the show I would want to tune in for the most to see how things come to a close. Nothing against Sisters. I just feel overall the Oval definitely has that, oh my god, I can't wait to see what happens next kind of feeling. So, like I said before, let the conversation in the comments keep this video alive, and I'll talk to you all in the next one.